On April 10th, third season of one of my favorite anime started airing, more than 7 years after end of second one. And if you read the title, you already know about which anime I'm talking about. Or if you don't, by some reasons. Of course, I'm talking about one and only Konosuba! In this video, I want to analyze some aspects of this show. Hi, my name is Nikamics, and let's start. If I want to talk about Konosuba, I should start with comedy, cause make people laugh is the main reason why the show even exists. Almost all of comedy in Konosuba based on characters or shattering expectations. But about characters we'll talk a little bit later. So now let's pay attention to shattering expectation trick that's used in Konosuba very often. Like in this moment, and this, and here too. So you've got point. And I would say it's just perfect type of humor just for Konosuba, because Konosuba is parody on isekai most of the time, but not only. So if you watch some shows, you may see some familiar tropes that you already seen in other anime, especially in isekai. And your brain started to expect something that you're already seen, and in this moment Konosuba caught you off guard. And damn, I love it, but that's not the only way how Konosuba makes you smile. Or not, based on your sense of humor. Most of comedy in Konosuba, but all of it based on characters' interaction. And if you didn't watch Konosuba in subs, you lost a lot, because Tether works so well here.
Megumin! Explosion!
And added a lot of improvisation that made this show even better. Almost all of the characters have so good chemistry between each other, and in some ways even wholesome, but for the most part no. And it's awesome, most of the characters are having flaws. You know, it's not bad. This makes Konosuba more interesting and fun to watch, like really fun. And finally, let's talk about characters a little bit more in our next part of the video. I want to analyze all the characters in this anime, but it would be too long. So let's analyze only the main gang, because even with this far, I have a lot to say. The guy used to uses gender equality as an excuse to beat up girls, perfect and really fun, and that's all about our dear Kazuma. He is a main character, and he is considering the most normal out of his body in this anime, and I can't agree that. Let's start analyze him with his backstory. We have not a lot, but that's enough. He was just typical Hika who played games every day as a human. And only light that was in his room was out of his monitor. He lived his boring life till his death. And I want to talk about the moment how he died a little bit closer. In the anime, it was shown as a joke that he just went to Aqua because he was so scared that his heart just stopped. But in fact, he was ready to lose his life to save girl that he saw at first time by sacrificing himself. And you know, that's an important moment for Kazuma as a character, cause even if he's not perfect, he's still not a complete asshole, ready to sacrifice his life if it would save anybody. And he did that several times in anime and Runapa. Now let's move to the next member of this party. She is the greatest goddess, each not fearing panties, and the witch worshipped by Axis Order, aka useless goddess Aqua! And I have some things to say about her, but at first I would want to disagree that she is useless. Me cook, even when she is doing stupid things, almost always, but because she wanted to help, and in her perspective, she really thought that things that she's doing is helpful, even if it's not. But she almost always losing main point, why her ideas won't work, and this is the main reason why Kazuma considering her useless. In fact, she's super helpful. She's care about him, even though he's pulled her out of heaven to excel. And yes, she's often selfish, and in first meeting with Kazuma, she acted like a bitch, but she's still very value Kazuma. About that later. Now, more about Aqua herself. She is a very valuable part of this party. She's literally a dummy, but trying to do her best. If not her, I guess Cosmo would already ended his journey here. So I think she deserves more love. Oh yeah, she's here, earnest by herself. Or, as we all know her and love, Darkness! She's definitely a big sister in this party. Yes, very weird and hardy, but still sister. It's defense for all her party. And I guess she loves being defense even too much. She's very kind, and that is what I like about her. And that's all. Or I forget about someone. Most crazy and explosive girl in all of the universe. Megumin! Guess there's no more popular character in all of the Konosuba than she. And I'm not surprised. Her design is good, and she is a character even better. She's just pure chaos, and I love it.
Yeah. That's what I like about it.
But if you put all that aside, you will see a person ready to do anything for her friends. Like at the end of Legend of Crimson, she wanted to learn other types of magic to be helpful, but in the end, Cosmo just leveled up her explosion magic. But not that will matter. What's really matter is fact that she is ready to sacrifice her dream for the sake of those who value her for her. Now, let's finally move to the final part of this video. I want to start talking about relationships inside the body with this little hint. If you not agree with something, well, I don't care. Already talked about how they care about each other, but now I want to talk about it a little bit more, because I have something to say. Let's start with Kadama and his relationship with his partner. They are basically family for him in this world. He may complain and etc, but when things start to get serious, he will do anything to help girls. And when Cosmo finally defeats Devil King, he could choose to be reborn in Japan without his memories. But he still chose to get back to fantasy world because here he has important to him people. And not family that was laughing at his death. And even though he was complaining all the time, he still liked that. Now let's watch on everything from the girl's point of view. Megumin and Darkness have a real family in this world, but I think they're considering this body as part of their family too. Super weird family, but still family. Both of them all the time and adventure that they share, even though all their adventures are not perfect and almost all the time end up bad. And finally Aqua. She follows everyone in this party, as everyone here does. But I want to talk about her relationships with Cosmo. She got in this fantasy world because of him in the first place. She hated him, but not for long though. He was her only way to get back, so she worked with him, and through time, that they spent together. After all this pain, she started to value him, not just like only way back to him, but as her friend. And I love it. I love that even people like them create such a strong bond, which is so amazing and so interesting to watch. Thank you Konosuba for that. That was all that I wanted to say in this video. But if you'd like to have more videos about Konosuba, let me know in the comments. Or just like this video, it would really help me know what you want me to make a video about. And that's all. See you in the next video.